Hello and welcome to my little manor in the woods. We're making progress here on the manor. Lots of different ways. My petunias are looking good. Got spearmint. I've already harvested one batch of spearmint, ran it through the dehydrator. Green stalk right here is looking good. There's a couple of strawberries in there. I kind of like this one with the flowers in it. I want to get another one for out in the garden for berries. Lavender. It's blooming, and oh, I should show this. Lavender cuttings. I was watching another YouTube channel, Wardenberg Farm, and the woman did cuttings on lavender. It's like, I didn't know you could do that. So I gave it a try. You basically cut it. You want to make sure it's not old wood, that it's new growth. Put it in a little rooting compound, put it in some potting soil, give it a drink, and let her go. So these are about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks old. So I'm real happy about that. Strawberry runners are going to get potted up soon because my one cousin wants some start, so I'm going to give her some. All right, where was I? Come on, dog. I was going this way. This little knee wall. I like these little blue flowers. I have no idea what they are, but they seed themselves and come back. So to me, that's a plus. Coneflower, echinacea, that the deer have not gotten to yet. There's a gaillardia down in there, and it's doing okay. It's getting ready to bloom again. I bought that this year. Coral bells, something else I bought this year. Yeah, and I need to do a little weeding. The morning glories, which is my fault because I had a wildflower pack that I seeded in here, and I should have never done that because, you know, who wants morning glories? Coreopsis. Paid a small fortune for that, but when I potted it, I got a baby off of it already, so hey, 2 for the price of 1. What's not to like? Okay. Working on putting together a second greenhouse. I'm not really happy with this one. It's got these cross beams at the bottom. You won't be able to do a cart in and out of it. So I'm kind of iffy what I'm going to do. I may see if the new plastic fits on the old frame. We might go with that instead of this new one. We'll have to see how that goes. The garden's coming along. It's not really a whole lot to see yet because, you know, it's just that time of year where there's not much to see. That was white sage, and I see some plants in there that I think are that, but I'm not really sure. Lemon balm doing very, very well. That's something else I'm going to harvest and dehydrate. Stevia, I'm kind of contemplating harvesting a little of that too. Strawberries in the green stalk. They've been doing really, really well. These are all first-year plants. Cucumbers in buckets. Some dill right there with them. Peppers, Swiss chard, peppers, Swiss chard. My little pepper rose doing okay. Sugar snap peas. I found some old seeds. Didn't have a real good germination on them. Doesn't matter. Another little pepper, another cabbage. Carrots, wow, carrots I really do need to thin. My little corner back here where I like to sit, calendula, dianthus, some marigolds. Tucked away back here in the corner, coleus. Snapdragons, look at them. Patchouli plant, have no clue what to do with that, but I just thought it was cool. Butter crunch lettuce, still holding up. Lemongrass, vinca. Some red wax plants. A little basil row, doing well. More dill. Oh, looky there. Flowers on the tomatoes. Such a nice thing to see. Hopefully there'll be tomatoes. And there's some basil planted down in there. These are the strawberries here in the raised bed. I planted these last year. And I came out one day last fall and something had eaten them all to the ground. I was not happy. Wow, look at him. That's good. Cherokee yellow wax beans. And I think that's a potato volunteer back there in the corner. I'm not really sure. Anyway, no flowers yet. That is red acre cabbage. You know, I put the cabbage in the pots and I put these covers on to keep the bugs out, the little moths. And something still munches on them. So what do you do? There's some more Swiss chard. That's a borage plant. There's also some spring onions in there that they're not going to do, but I gave it a shot. Marigolds, yay. Oh look, there's another one. I'm going to eat him too. I had snapdragons in that pot last year, and I have a bunch of volunteers coming up. I just wanted to see how many would grow. All right. But I do have this more or less cleaned up and taken up to the wood yard, cut into rounds, or ready to cut into rounds. So the tractor path is all clear again. Still have some stuff down there. Had a little tree out here that I cut down this morning. The top of it was all messed up, and I mowed yesterday and it smacked me in the face, and I thought to myself, that's it. First thing tomorrow morning, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to cut it down, and it is out on the brush pile. So, got that much done. I cut my roses back really hard this year, and I know that it's not something I should have done, but I got really tired of coming out in the morning, opening up the curtains and scaring myself. The one on the end was so big, it looked like somebody was standing there. And I thought, you know, I'm done with this too. This is silly. You know, scaring yourself every morning. So I took care of that. The next thing on the list to do is to mix up some fish emulsion and spray them down. That'll encourage them to grow some. I need to weed in there too. You never quite get done. The deer came in and ate the tops off of the black-eyed Susans. Have some, that's iris that needs separated. That's the old-timey blue. So I want to separate it and plant a little bit down here. That is bee balm, the dark red. And it's like, can't have enough of that stuff. I'd love to have more, but we'll see. Tiger lilies, well, not this year because the deer came in and ate them all off, which means the butterflies, I'm sorry butterflies, it's not my fault. Blame it on the deer. They really did a number, didn't they? Yeah, got back in there and ate the hosta off. And I've seen that deer. It's a little bitty buck. He's got his horns starting to pop up for the year. They're about 3 inches, all covered in velvet. And he's a little fella, which kind of surprised me. But he certainly is bold. I've been working out here in this area that we always refer to as the West 40, which is kind of an extension of the wood yard. I had the brush pile all burned down completely. Now I'm building it back up. Have some rounds to get split. Be moving the splitter. My cousin's going to come in with a lift and we're going to top out a bunch of these maples, which we really don't need to do that for the firewood, but I am very concerned with how tall they are and their proximity to my house. And tree trimmer wanted a small fortune just to top them out, and I'm like, Said to my cousin, can you get a lift in here? I'll pay for it if you do it. So that's what's going to happen. So I've been working on these old rounds, getting them cut up and moved. And I had that one there. And it's almost cut in half, and I was working with it. And I moved the tractor, and that thing started rolling, and it rolled right down here to the burn pile. And I thought, okay, that's fine. If that's where you want to go there. It's not like I need the wood. But, yeah, that's part of that tree that fell down front. It's laying there ready to be cut up. Some other stuff. Some maple logs back there. Cherry. I put these rounds, just dropped them over here because, well, had to put them somewhere out of the way so that there weren't, you could drive the tractor around, there wouldn't be any problem. So what we'll do is we'll bring the log splitter over here and set it right in here somewhere close, and split the wood and drop it right into the bucket of the tractor so we can move it and stack it. Working on cherry. That whole thing there is cherry, and I don't know. Probably going to have to restack that a little bit to put some oak or something on the other end, but we'll see how that comes out. Been watching the sky. I think there's a storm coming. Okay, what do you do? The wood yard hasn't changed much since the last video. Got a couple pieces laying in there. It is what it is. Thanks to my cat, I lost a couple pieces off. There's another one. That rank right there, you know what? When you're backing the tractor up, you need to be careful, because I think that thing's probably going to go sometime this summer. And if it does, it does. I'll stack it back up. It's my fault. Back the tractor into it. I still haven't gotten the power washer up ready to go. Like everything else, it's coming. I was looking here the other day. In the middle of summer, I always have a problem here underneath these trees. It looks nice and green right now, but it'll dry out and get bare. And I'm thinking maybe I need to take off a couple of those lower limbs out of that one and some of them up there to let the sunlight in, and that might help. Goodness, puppy, did you have something up your nose? Huh? Oh, poor boy. Has you got allergies? Is you allergic? Huh, baby? What do you say, Deuce? I know you say let me back in the house. It's buggy out here. Got some evidence of the critters being around up here too. The new grass is a little sparse. My cousin says, oh, we're going to aerate that and fertilize it. Okay. Just tell me when. Bring your little thingy up here and pull her around. We'll do it. Got that cleaned up in the corner again, since where that tree fell down, and brought a cherry down with it. And there's another one up there that looks like it's going to have to come out too. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I need to get the dead wood off the stones, and like everything else, it all takes time. But I'm working on it. So that's where we are today, June the 6th, 2025. I've been working, just chugging away at it. All I can do is just keep going. Except for Deuce. Deuce knows when it's time to sit down and take a rest. I do love that hosta right there. I keep thinking I need to separate it, and then I think, oh no, if I separate it, it's not going to be that big and pretty. So that has not been done. But I think I need to move these things out, give them a chance at life. Haven't got the old picnic table burned up yet either. Of course, it feels like rain right now. I might want to check the radar, and if it really is going to rain, I could torch it off. If it's really going to rain. Or if it starts to rain, I could do it. I don't care if I get a little wet, I'll dry. So that's it for today. Thanks for coming along for this little mini tour. I'll put some before pictures in if I can find them. And we'll see where we go from there. Right, Deucey? You ready to go inside, baby? Are you a good dog? Yeah, the gnats are bothering him. I do love those little magnetic screens. They're great for him. So there again, thanks. Appreciate you coming along. If you're of a mind, like and subscribe, help my channel grow. Don't have a lot going on because it gets a little warm these days. Oh look, I'm headless. That's the way that goes too. All right, thank y'all. Thanks for joining me today. I'm author Casey Kendricks, a country girl, a blogger, a dog lover, a gardener, a writer of romantic stories, and much, much more. You can find my books on Amazon, iTunes, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, and other online vendors. Check out my writing blog at caseykendricks.blogspot.com and what I do outside of writing at hollytreemanor.blogspot.com. My dog Deuce even has his own blog at deucesday.blogspot.com. Those links are below in the video description. If you would, please subscribe and help me grow my channel. Until next time, stay safe and look for joy in all that you do.